Hey there, quick note before we dive in. What you're watching right now is a lesson from one of my courses that I've decided to release completely for free here on YouTube so you don't have to pay a dime. So instead of asking you to buy my course, if you want to show your appreciation, here's a couple of things that you can do. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. These small actions tell YouTube to share my content with more people, which is a huge help. Also, feel free to check out my recommended equipment links in the description below. If you do purchase equipment from these links, I do get a small commission at no extra cost to you whatsoever. Or if you want to, you can leave me a super thanks or even just hit play on one of my playlists. I know it sounds silly, but if you just hit play on one of my playlists and let it play in the background, even if you're not paying attention, it tells YouTube, hey, people are watching these videos. I'm going to push it out to more people. So even if you just want to do that, I would love it. I would appreciate it so much. And then lastly, if you're looking for more personalized help, I do offer private coaching that you can find in the description of this video. Either way, I really appreciate you, whether you choose to do one of these things or not. Just by simply watching this video, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Now, let's get to the lesson. All right, once you've applied all of your processing, there's one last thing that you need to do. Normalize your audio to -3 dB. In some ways, normalization is kind of like compression. With normalization, you're bringing your audio up or down to a specified target range, which for us is -3 dB. In other words, we're making sure through normalization that none of our audio will go past -3 dB. One of the reasons we do this that might help make this make sense is casting directors listen to hundreds of auditions a day, and if every voice actor out there decided to send their audio off at whatever loudness level they wanted, the casting director would be constantly having to turn the volume of their speakers or headphones up all day to combat this. Whereas, if we all normalize our audio to -3 dB, this means that none of our audio that's being sent off will exceed -3 dB, which will be a big help when the casting director goes through those hundreds of auditions. It may not sound like that big of a deal, but trust me, go through hundreds of auditions a day and tell me you wouldn't do anything possible to make your job easier. All right, now with all of that said, let's say we just got done with an audition in Audacity, and we're just going to go ahead and apply our macro. And then once that macro is applied, the only thing that we need to do now is just go to Effect, Volume and Compression, go to Normalize, make sure this is checked. This is at -3, and then you're just going to hit Apply. And that's it. Now, my audio was already, the peak of my audio, this peak right here was already at -3 dB, so nothing really happened when I normalized it, but that's the point. You want to make sure the loudest peak of your audio is at -3 dB when you normalize it, and that's what's going to happen. So you don't have to make sure, it's going to happen no matter what. But again, this allows none of the audio to go past -3 dB, right? So it's just going to make the job of that casting director a lot easier. So that is how you normalize audio in Audacity.